Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is October 25th. It is currently 9:33 p.m. There are 5 more days remaining in this challenge after today. It's been a pretty long month having to make these videos while also kind of working full time as well. And since I work as a teacher, spending extra time after school, participating in school events, being present at sporting events and games, running the fitness center. So I am looking forward to being done this challenge. Today's video's topic is going to be about comparing yourself to who you were and not to who someone else is. I think it's pretty common that we have this tendency to look around our environment and wonder what is our position in our environment. I think that is a very strongly based evolutionary thing that is hardwired into our brains due to the fact that we existed in small groups for most of human history. And our standing and what we brought into our groups was likely very much tied into our value, although there's a good chance that our value was still somewhat intrinsic to our group. The important thing to keep in mind is that historically human groups were quite small. It's only until the last kind of few hundred to 1,000 years where the human population has really gone up. And so our brain, our biology is accustomed to comparing ourselves to our immediate environment, and that immediate environment was likely, at most 120 people that you lived close to, and maybe a network of up to 200 to 1,000 people by extension. But on a daily basis, you were probably dealing with less than 150 people. And prior to the sophistication of the modern world, there were very many numerous traits which perhaps you could be of value and of worth to your group of people. And so even though your social standing might not have been number one in your group, you might have been number one in a certain category that benefited the group. And even in the modern world, there are a lot of different avenues for which you can become number one at or very exceptional. The problem with comparing yourself in today's age is that due to social media, due to the internet, we have access to hundreds of thousands, if not millions, if not billions of people. And you're competing against a 0.0001 top percent, like the utterly 1 in 1 billion ranking system, whatever you want to call it. And so it's very easy to just compare yourself to the top performers in any field and think that you have made no progress or that you have no value, you have no worth. But in reality, the best person to compare yourself to was who you used to be. Everyone has their own unique individual circumstances, and so it becomes impossible to really get a good clean one-to-one comparison between people. But you are always you, and your circumstances are always your own, and things can go up and down, but you are in control of yourself. You know whether or not you put in 100% of your effort, whether or not you put your best foot forward. You know whether or not you had some left in the tank. You know whether or not you had some left in the tank before you gave in. And so ultimately, when you're moving through life, if you want to know if you progressed, take a look at who you were a month ago, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, and ask yourself, how much have I grown? How much have I changed? How much have I implemented in that time period? Because oftentimes we rob ourselves of joy and of positive emotion by comparing ourselves sideways with our peers or comparing ourselves to where we want to be, robbing us of the present moment. And one of the best ways to instill a sense of gratitude or a sense of appreciation is to look back and see how far you've come. Rather than focusing on where you need to go, you bring a sense of appreciation to where you are right now. So to wrap things up, make sure that you spend, 10 minutes a day, maybe 5 minutes a day, an hour a week, whatever it is, some sort of time period, just reflecting on how far you've come and evaluate yourself in different areas of life to make sure that you are making progress across the board. So best of luck with that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Take care.